Frankie Upcycles. Today I want to do a little something to these overalls right here. They're just plain overalls, and I am from the Mule Town city, and I'm gonna try to patch them up for Mule Day. So let me show you what I'm working with. This is just a bunch of random scraps, and I've got tons and tons of scraps, and I need to use them for something. So I'm fixing to make me some patches, a little artwork, and I'm gonna put them on my overalls. Okay, so I got them laid out, and I am going to decide where I want to put my patches, and then when I do decide, I will have to rip the inseam out so I can open that leg up and get in there. So let me get starting on that. I had to redo or relook at that film I just made. I pulled these overalls off, put them on the table, started filming, realized I didn't have no pants on. I got pants on now though, so we're good. Let me show you my book I've been working on. It's my templates. So I have made me a book, and it's got templates in it. And I sort of got them separated into what they, are, like bows, stars, cats and birds, rabbits and frogs, just stuff like that. There's an owl and a pig. So I got words, letters, and I'm going to find me something and make me a little something out of this material right here that'll be like something in his book. Okay, I've decided I'm going to start with this mushroom. Okay, so I'm going to start with this. I think I'm just going to eyeball this. I'm going to use this as my stem. And so I think I'll just go up like that. And then back around. Now, I think that will be good enough for my trunk. Now I'm going to work on this. I'm just going to cut this mushroom out so I can put it on my material and use it as a guide to go by. And I've already done the bottom, so I don't need that. Okay. So I'm just going to put it on a piece of red material and trace it out. So what I'm thinking for the mushroom, for the little dots, I was going to paint some on, but I think I'll just use these buttons. I'll sew them on right quick. All right, so I got that one sewed on. The button sewed on. I'm going to place them when I get everything done, then I'll place them where I want them to go. But I had this flag right here, and I thought that little dog was cute, so I think I'm just going to cut around him and use that. And then here's was an old pillow. It was on the back porch, and it's done weathered, so it wasn't really pretty anymore, but I still like the birds, so I think I'll cut them out and use them too. So I got these two cat drawings. I think that one's funny. That one's made out of just colored printed material, so I think I'm going to use this one. It's a copy of this one, and make him out of here. I was going to put some eyes on him, but I don't know if they even show up. I don't know if it's worth sewing them on or not. What do you think? Okay, so I was just going to show you some of what I've already cut out and done, and this is all from just scraps. So this one right here is, I'm going to sew it together. I just kept cutting out. Move this aside. Cut the dog out. And then I'm just going to go around to my machine and just sew it around right here. And then when I sew it up to the overalls, I'll sew around this side. So this is just 3, and I got to sew them together. Of course, I cut the dog out. I thought it was cute. Don't know if I'm going to use him or not, but he's there. Then here's some patches right through here that I've cut out, and that was from a flannel sheet. This was a, don't know where I'm going to put it, but I like it. It was a jacket, and I had it for years and years and years, and it's time to do something else with it. Anyway, I'm going to use that. Got me a cross, and I did put some eyes back on that cat. I found some whiter eyes, so maybe they show up. And I put black thread in the middle of it. And of course I put the buttons on that. And then here's these birds. I'm going to put them on my overalls some kind of way. But I'm going to continue to make some more stuff. Here I made this. That's little hearts, and just sewed them together. Got me a little cross. And I made 2 little flowers. And these are all just scraps. See? Just scraps. So I'm going to continue to make just odds and ends. It's no theme to it. It's just using up scraps. So let me make some more, and then I'll place them on my overalls where I want them before I sew them on. This is a flag, one of those garden flags, or just yard flags. Anyway, I like the bird on it. I think I'll cut the bird out and then cut that one out. And this one's got something on him, but I think it'll be all right. I think I'll cut them out too. So I'm just going to cut this flag up. All right, so I've got all my appliques made and cut out. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this inseam out all the way down. And then that way I can lay it open and place them where I want them. And that way I can get in there to sew them. I got them turned inside out. And they have this surgeon on here. So what I'm going to do is just lightly cut that piece off. And then I can use my seam rippers to get the rest of it out. Okay, I think I got everything on the front that I want on the front. And then I am fixing to sew this down first. And then I will start working on the back. All right, I've got all of that sewed on, and that's the front, and now I got to work on the back. All right, got my back pinned on, got my kitty cat, and I did use the dog, and then I am fixing to just sew this down as well. And I'm going to put some fusion on the back of these and iron them on because it's the pockets. I don't want to lose function of the pockets. You know I am about pockets. So those are the 2 I won't sew on that I'll press on. I added a few more things to my overalls, and I think my last piece that I'm going to do is add just a little strip on my straps. Strip to the straps. Okay, it's time to sew them up. I'm going to sew them first, and then I'll serge them. Everybody, that's what I did, and I took me some Bib Overalls. Actually, I got these at the Goodwill. You know, if you buy them, they're pretty expensive, you know, new. So I got these for like $7.99. I think that's what it was at the Goodwill, and that's still a little high for me, but you know, they were overalls, so I thought it was worth it. Anyhow, I'll get you a close-up look, see, so you can see what all I put on it. It's just a collage of everything. So listen, thank you for watching. I appreciate you. God bless you. God bless your family. Y'all stay safe. Till next time, I'll see you.